Hey everyone, welcome to this new series where we dig into those everyday things you do in Python but never really stop to ask, wait, why does that work? Today's question, when you write something like import pandas or maybe from math import square root, how does Python actually know where to find that? And how does it know what square root is inside math? Stick around because this is way cooler than it sounds and it will make you feel like a Python detective. So first, let's say you write import pandas. What exactly happened? So let's do that. What I am going to do is, I am going to open command prompt and I am going to cd into my work directory and maybe open the Visual Studio Code here. And suppose I create a new program called demo.py, and this demo.py, here I do import maybe not pandas, some other package, maybe I don't know, logging. Okay, so what does Python do next? How does it know where to look for this thing called logging? Here is the behind the scene magic. Python would check in built-in module first. Where exactly are those modules found? Those modules are found in a directory called site packages. So whenever you install Python, it comes pre-built with some internal packages and those are called site packages. So where exactly is that site package? We won't be going over that in this video, but there is a trick, and that trick is printing this sys.path. And if I print the sys.path, let's see what happens. Python demo.py. You see this list of all the paths. So these are the paths that the Python is going to look at. You see this work. So first of all, always the first entry of this sys.path will be the current directory from which you are running the script. It will automatically be added. So this will be given preference to everything else. Now suppose you define your own logging package within this directory. That means it will take precedence over all the other logging packages which are defined in, let's say, site packages. Okay, or maybe Python 3.1.2. It will take precedence over that. I hope you are getting the point, right? So first of all, it is going to check all the built-in modules and then it is going to check things in sys.path. Okay, so we can actually see. So this prints a list of folders. Python will go through the list one by one and try to find a folder. So if it finds a folder maybe with the name of logging in the first one, then it does not need to find any other folders. Okay, so yeah, now there is one fun fact. If it can't find in any of those locations, you will get the classic module not found error. That's why sometimes things work in one environment but break in another, because Python literally doesn't know where to look. Okay, now the next question is how it knows what you are importing. Okay, so suppose, let's say you do something like from math import square root. Okay, now how does it know? How does Python know that square root exists inside math? Here's what happens. Python first of all finds the module math the same way we described earlier. It will look through all the directories, first of all the built-in packages, and then all the folders within the sys.path. Then it opens the module and checks if sqrt is maybe a function or variable defined in it, or it is listed in a all. So there is a wildcard. There is a wildcard in Python called all. So if it is a listed in this all list, maybe by doing something like this, it will be imported. Okay, so think of math as a box and square root as an item in that box. Python opens the box, checks if the item exists and hands it to you. If it's not in the box, boom, you get import error. So you should see clearly the difference between module not found error and import error. So you get something like maybe cannot import name. So let me show you something. Okay, let me run this module first. we don't get any error, right? So let's now try to modify the function, maybe by doing something like this. And if I do, you see it says import error, cannot import name. So it is also giving us some suggestions. All right, so now there is one more fun thing, and that is called virtual environment. Now currently when we print sys.path, it prints out the list of directories, the default one where Python is installed. So wherever Python is installed, within that there is a folder called site packages. Now that can be changed thanks to virtual environments. So now here's where things get spicy. You create a virtual environment. Now how do we create a virtual environment? Let me show you. So what we can do is we can use Python's inbuilt venv. Venv stands for virtual environment, and let's create a virtual environment with the name of venv.venv. Okay, and if I hit run, it will take some time. What it will do is this creates a new isolated Python world. Okay, completely unaware of the Python world which already exists on your computer. Now if within this world we do sys.path, it won't be pointing to that directory where Python is installed. So to enable that, first of all we will have to activate this virtual environment. The moment we activate it, we see this .venv here appearing. And now if I run python.demo.py, still the same error is appearing, but let me print sys.path. And if I print sys.path here, one second, let's comment it out, and you see this. Now the work will always be there. So first entry will always be the directory, but notice here you are only getting site packages from this venv. Okay, so you get whole new possibilities and whole new world. Okay, not the global one, but the virtual environment site packages. So why this matters? If you install pandas in your virtual environment, it's available only there, and if you exit the virtual environment, it's gone, poof. Okay, so now you understand how Python knows what you are importing and how Python knows what to import. So here is your Python import recap. Python looks in sys.path, virtual environments rewrite that path. Once the module is found, it checks if the thing you want to import actually exists. Okay, you now officially know more about importing in Python than most beginners ever will. Comment below with other Python mysteries you have ever wondered about. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Catch you in the next one.